We often think of Earth as a fully mapped planet, but deep in South America, there is a wilderness so dense and unexplored that it behaves like a territory outside of human time. We have successfully photographed the surface of Mars, yet an estimated 75% of this jungle remains entirely hidden from our eyes, locked behind a wall of vegetation scientists still struggle to penetrate. Because this hidden zone is so isolated, the wildlife surviving within it has developed on a scale that defies standard biological patterns. The Amazon is home to apex predators that grow significantly larger than their relatives in other countries. These giant anacondas are often described as modern remnants of a more ancient, prehistoric world. The extremes extend down to the smallest inhabitants, like the bullet ant. It carries a venomous sting so intense that the physical sensation is frequently compared to the impact of a live gunshot. This combination of hyper-sized reptiles and weaponized insects makes the Amazon function less like a typical forest and more like a surviving prehistoric time capsule. To understand this survival, we have to look at the macro scale. This single forest system stretches across the borders of 9 countries, containing an estimated 4 billion trees. That massive concentration of plant life acts as the planet's primary carbon sponge, absorbing vast amounts of CO2 and generating 20% of the world's clean oxygen. When compared to other tropical regions, the Amazon is objectively denser and more biologically aggressive, supporting 1/3 of all animal species known to exist. This raises a specific question. What event provided this isolated region with the biological momentum to become so much more extreme than the rest of the planet? To find the trigger for Earth's most vibrant jungle, we have to examine the mechanics of the planet's greatest ancient disaster. 65 million years ago, this region was dominated by giant dinosaurs. The landscape was open enough to support massive herbivores that moved freely through the vegetation. Everything changed when an asteroid roughly 10 kilometers wide impacted the Earth, vaporizing the immediate landscape and sending a wall of fire across the continent. This event, the Cretaceous mass extinction, eliminated 75% of all life. Any creature weighing more than 25 kilograms was effectively wiped out. In the months that followed, a global blanket of ash and sulfurous gas blocked out the sun. Temperatures dropped, and the existing plant life, deprived of light, collapsed. The asteroid served as a planetary reset button, clearing away the dominant species of the era and leaving behind a barren biological canvas. But the disaster also provided a hidden advantage. The massive deposits of ash and minerals from the impact baked into the ground, creating a layer of hyper-fertile topsoil. Before the impact, massive herbivorous dinosaurs like these functioned as the ecosystem's biological managers. This diagram shows how these giants acted as biological lawnmowers, grazing on saplings so trees remained thin. When the asteroid hit, the mega herbivores were suddenly removed. With nothing left to eat the plants, vegetation raced upward, interlocking to create the thick Amazon canopy. The extinction of the dinosaurs was the direct mechanical engine that allowed this forest to grow so dense that humans still cannot reach its center. This new, dark environment forced the surviving creatures, mostly insects and small mammals, to adapt. To survive in the permanent shadows of the canopy, they evolved specialized traits and sizes that were unnecessary in the world before the impact. With the dinosaurs out of the way, the surviving rodent-like mammals were finally able to flourish. Over millions of years, this lineage would branch into the primates that eventually led to the existence of humans. It is a striking irony that the most destructive day in the history of the planet was the exact event required to engineer the forest that now sustains the Earth's oxygen. The Amazon demonstrates that mass extinctions are part of a grand biological cycle. The absolute destruction of one era provides the foundation for a more vibrant one to take its place. Today, however, researchers are warning that the Amazon is facing a new, rapid destabilization. Through aggressive deforestation and pollution, humanity is triggering what many consider to be the Earth's 6th mass extinction. If the Amazon collapses, we will lose thousands of highly evolved, undiscovered species before we ever have the chance to explore the 75% of the jungle that remains hidden. 65 million years ago, An asteroid from space engineered the Amazon. Today, we have become the asteroid, tearing it down.